depends on contract renewal. Product offered by Molina Healthcare of Ohio, Inc., a wholly owned subsidiary of Molina Healthcare, Inc.
Hi, this is Kevin from Habitat for Humanity, East Central Ohio. This Christmas season, you can buy a Habitat t-shirt and help build a Habitat home. Visit habitateco.org to purchase our limited edition Builder t-shirt and help us build a home with a local family in 2021. With every $25 purchase, you'll receive our Builder t-shirt and write your name on the foundation of this special Habitat home. Buy our Builder t-shirt at habitateco.org. I'm Kevin from Habitat for Humanity on 1480 WHBC.
You know the best way to start your morning?
Relax. We brought you to the best place in town.
I'm getting too excited.
1480 WHBC and WHBC.com.
Live from the WHBC Broadcast Center. Find out more about area businesses, agencies, and events.
It's what's going on right now.
This is Spotlight.
And good Wednesday morning, everyone. It again is time for Spotlight. And today we are talking Habitat for Humanity, East Central Ohio, and of course, Habitat for Humanity Restore. And one of my very favorite places and one of my favorite things to talk about. And if you are listening to us on the radio, we're very happy about that. But you can also watch the live video stream of this, not only on our Facebook page, but also on our Twitter account and on our YouTube channel, if you want to do that as well, at 1480 WHBC. And I have from Habitat for Humanity East Central Ohio with me this morning, the Director of Family Partnership, Courtney Brown, and also the Director of Development, Allison Mattis. Hi, ladies. How are you?
Good. How are you?
We're good. We're good.
Good morning.
We're going to talk a lot about the Restore. We'll get to that in a little bit, but let's start out first. Talking a little bit about what Habitat is. People kind of have an idea in their minds, but we want them to know, what the mission is and what exactly it is that Habitat does.
Sure. Yeah. So first of all, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to speak about our ministry. This is something that we love to do. And Habitat for Humanity is a lot of people recognize the brand, but they don't understand exactly what it is that we do. So we partner with hardworking families in the community to provide decent, safe, and affordable housing. And we do that by community together. So all of our families come to us and they have to have 3 areas of qualification. One, they have to have the ability to pay. They have so our families are in a certain income bracket, they have controlled debts, they don't have judgments or liens, and then that's when we qualify them financially. The second part is they have to have a need for housing. They have to be living in substandard conditions at the time. That could be high rents, which we know a lot of people struggle with, substandard structures, overcrowding. We do a need assessment in that way. And the third thing that we have in our program is that we ask families to partner with us. So they come out and work on houses, they take classes, they take financial training, home maintenance training, they build on their own home so that eventually they will purchase that home at 0% interest, and all volunteers and community members come together to work on that home alongside them.
Yeah, and this isn't just a gift. I mean, this is something that they have to work for, right?
Yes, that's very important to us.
Talk a little bit about what it's been like during the pandemic for you guys.
Yes, pandemic has given its challenges. I mean, and Allison can talk more about Restore. But as far as the home building is concerned, we had to close our operations a week before we were going to dig our first house for the season. So that was kind of challenging for us, but God really brought everything together, and our donors wanted us to move forward, even though we couldn't have volunteers on the sites as much as we used to. And we were able to dig houses in July. So families will still be home for Christmas despite the pandemic. Thankful to all our sponsors and people who are so willing to work with us throughout all of this. So home for the holidays still here at Habitat. So we're grateful.
So have you seen a lot more of a request for homeowners, for people wanting homes? I mean, obviously, many of us are working from home, and I would imagine there are still people out there who are doing that as well and are in need of their own home.
Oh, that's so true. Our families typically are essential workers. Over half of our applicants work in grocery, our STNAs, and they're waking up and they're going to work every day. And I think that what I heard from having conversations with them is after having a long day of giving and being exhausted, to be able to come home to a place that they own, that is safe, that they can afford, is really important to them. Not to mention some of their children are learning from home as well. So having the space to actually have their children go to school as they go to work and come back and have that home base while they give of themselves every day, that matters so much. So we're seeing a crazy increase in our applications. We're 157% increase in our first quarter because I think people are finding that value. We have been asked to stay at home, like this is an order. And we start to think like, that's great. At home, safe either, So we're just thinking about all those families who's like, oh, if there's ever a stay-at-home order again, that at least they can be in a place that's theirs and that's comfortable and that their children can thrive in, and that they can come in and reset as they go out to then care for folks who are struggling with this virus.
So what would you say are some of the more frequently asked questions of people who are, looking into maybe, becoming a homeowner or taking part in Habitat or anything like that? What are the questions that they're asking you when they come and say, okay, how do I do this? Or where do you build a house? Or how do you figure that out?
Yes. After what does it take for me to qualify? And I think a lot of people want to pay for their home. We're not seeing people who say, I want someone to give me something. They're saying, give me the opportunity to do for my family what I know we deserve. And so that's the question is, how do I qualify? I'm ready to be a part of this. But also, where do you build? So we're Habitat East Central Ohio, 5 counties. And so we build and renovate in Noni. Also, families ask, what kind of house? All new construction. Well, no, we have migrated into renovated homes. So we're able to meet a family's needs based on their income and maybe some of the needs of the makeup of their family, that maybe a new construction house is better for them. Maybe a renovated home is better for them. So those are kind of 2 ways that they can purchase homes. But we also work with families who need critical home repairs. These are existing who aren't necessarily Habitat homeowners, but perhaps in a certain income bracket where they can't afford to take out a major loan for siding or windows. So what we do is we partner with them the same way we do for the homeownership program, and we extend to them that 0% interest loan due for homeowners so that it's affordable for them, but that they can stay in their home and shelter in place. Once again, people having a comfortable home matters. And so renovating houses in neighborhoods, so going back to help, and especially the elderly residents that currently live in these neighborhoods, we're going back to bless them as well, give them an opportunity to improve in their house and live in this whole neighborhood.
And again, it is Spotlight on Stark County, Habitat for Humanity, East Central Ohio, and Habitat for Humanity Restore. And when we come back, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about the renewal project. We're also going to talk about the Restore. And I promise you, Allison Mattis, we're going to get you in on the conversation as well. And we will do all of that when we come back on 1480 WHBC.
Thank you and your team for being constant companions and friends.
You have gotten me through many, many years.
News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Find us on the web.
Hey, fans of YouTube, have you visited the News Talk 1480 WHBC channel yet?
This is what the internet was made for.
We have videos with newsmakers, business and industry leaders, and government officials.
We are so connected.
So when you go to YouTube, search for the 1480 WHBC channel.
We have the technology.
Look for News Talk 1480 WHBC, Canton, Ohio on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe.
We don't charge for this kind of service.
Progressive Jeep Ram will triple your down payment. 100 gets you 300. 500 triples to 1,500. $1,000 becomes $3,000. Progressive Jeep Ram will triple your down payment up to $3,000. Getting triple your down payment could help you get approved when you buy any factory certified used vehicle in stock. Only at Progressive Jeep Ram in Massillon. Offer applies to GM, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram factory certified used vehicles only. Discount up to $3,000. Does not apply to prior transactions and cannot be combined with any other advertised offer. Dealer contribution may affect consumer cost. See dealer for details. Ends December 31st, 2020. Need to get approved for a nice in-stock factory certified used vehicle? Got cash for a down payment, but wish you had more? Progressive will triple your down payment to help you get approved. And now with the ultimate collection of SUVs and Ram trucks, there's no better time to shop. And there's no better place than Progressive Jeep Ram on Hills and Dales Road in Massillon.
Hi, it's Angie Rohr with Rohr's Nursery. It's that festive time of year at Rohr's Nursery where you'll find the holiday decorations you're looking for. Every Monday, Rohr's features a Ladies' Day special, and every Wednesday is the Yuletide special. Things are happening at Rohr's Nursery, so be sure to check out our events calendar at rohrsnursery.com and come see us at Rohr's Nursery on Portage Street.
Rohr's Nursery, we want to be your number one nursery. Rohr's Nursery.
When you shop local, everybody wins. Shop local.
As you're shopping for family and friends this holiday season, make sure you shop local. Be sure to spend your hard-earned money locally at businesses near you. It stays in our community and helps spur the local economy at places like Uptown Cheapskate, Athens Restaurant, and Nickajack Farm.
When you shop local, everybody wins. Shop local.
This is Mike Frazier, Senior Pastor of the Canton Baptist Temple, located at 515 Whipple Avenue in Canton, Ohio. Please join me for our radio broadcast Proclaiming the Truth each Sunday morning at 8:30 right here on WHBC. We would also love to have you visit one of our services this Saturday or Sunday. For a complete list of service times and ministry opportunities, please visit our website at cantonbaptist.org.
Hi, this is Kevin from Habitat for Humanity, East Central Ohio. This Christmas season, you can buy a Habitat t-shirt and help build a Habitat home. Visit habitateco.org to purchase our limited edition Builder t-shirt and help us build a home with a local family in 2021. With every $25 purchase, you'll receive our Builder t-shirt and write your name on the foundation of this special Habitat home. Buy our Builder t-shirt at habitateco.org. I'm Kevin from Habitat for Humanity on 1480 WHBC.
Love the show. Thank God for radio. I don't know where we'd be without it.
I listen to you daily. Your station is so informative.
News Talk 1480 WHBC.
And welcome back to Spotlight on this Wednesday morning on 1480 WHBC. Pam Cook with you. And of course, you can also watch our live stream video of this on our Facebook page at 1480 WHBC and on our Twitter account at 1480 WHBC. We also, believe it or not, have a YouTube channel. You can go there. Just search News Talk 1480 WHBC and you will find it there. Today, we're talking Habitat for Humanity, East Central Ohio, and Habitat for Humanity Restore. And we have the Director of Family Partnership, Courtney Brown, with us, and also Allison Mattis, Director of Development. And we've been talking about the homes and what it's like to bring a family to the homes and getting them involved. And, you know, it's just something I think that I see in the people's faces when they get those keys and they have been a part of the whole thing this entire time. And like we always say, it's not, you just don't get this. It isn't a gift. They work for this. But I know, Courtney, we do want to talk a little bit about the renewal project. Why don't you explain what the Habitat Renewal Project is?
Yeah, thank you. So we have Habitat for Humanity East Central Ohio. We've been around for about 32 years in this community, and we started with just new construction homes. And we've done that, and we continue to do that. But in the last several years, our team has started to take a holistic approach to neighborhood revitalization, knowing that, yes, new homes are great, but how can we bring a neighborhood to growth and to thriving status in this community? Because we know that neighborhoods really dictate how well a city's doing and how well a community's doing, and the residents of those neighborhoods really matter. So what we've done is we have taken a focus and we've made boundaries. Several years ago, we started in Northeast Canton, and we said, we're going to do renovated houses here. We're going to do critical home repairs with existing homeowners here. We're going to do pocket parks and beautification to the neighborhood and just really help everybody in that area. It was very successful. We're still doing work there. We just sold another house in the Northeast Renewal Project this fall. But we are heading to another part of our community. We are going to the southeast side of Canton next. And we've started there a bit, but we are really taking on this effort in 2021. Where we are going to invest $3 million into 3 pockets of Southeast Canton. We call it the Lathrop neighborhood, the Hartford neighborhood, and the Belden neighborhood, where we will be bringing all those efforts into neighborhood revitalization. We have already raised $2 million, and we're in the process of trying to raise the rest of that. So we're looking for help, we're looking for support, we're looking for advocates to our cause, so we can go and be a blessing in the southeast side of Canton for the next 4 years. We're also looking to go into Massillon, so that'll be exciting. So stay tuned. We are going to be taking the renewal project to the southwest side of Massillon as well. We are just finding that the holistic approach is the will. And granted, yes, we're 5 counties. We're still building and selling homes in those counties. But when you can drive down a street and you can see people who've lived in their houses for 40 years next to families who moved in this year, and both of them are living in an affordable place that is decent, it really helps the quality of life for all the people in that neighborhood. And that's what we're about. We want long-lasting investment, and we believe that the families we work with, they're worth it, they're ready, they're great parents, they're great workers, and they're community leaders, and they deserve this. And so we're really excited. So we need as much help as we can get for this endeavor.
And they tend to take ownership. I mean, obviously, when it is something that they put their sweat equity into, they tend to take ownership in that home, and then therefore the neighborhood as well, right?
Oh, you're absolutely right. And Habitat, we're not looking to, I always call it the savior complex. We're not looking for that. We want to empower the folks who live there. We don't want to come into a neighborhood and get all the credit. No, we want to give the tools to the residents who have decided to build their lives and say we do to help you make this the neighborhood that you desire. And then Habitat can leave and go to Southwest Massillon or anywhere else, and that community can continue to thrive. So that's what happens when you have ownership, because people have planted their roots, we give them the tools, and they take off, and they make it an amazing place to live.
All right, and that's awesome, spreading it into Massillon too, because the more we can spread around, the better. And we're going to continue to talk about Habitat for Humanity East Central Ohio. The Restore, I have to tell you all about the Restore. Allison Mattis will join us with more on that as well. We've got so much more to discuss here coming up after the news at the bottom of the hour. Stay with us for Spotlight here on 1480 WHBC.
Love the show. Thank God for radio. I don't know where we'd be without it.
Oh, yeah, listen to you daily. Your station is so informative.
News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Join us tonight
On TV.
It's our 76th annual WHBC Stark County High School Football Award Show.
On TV.
We'll honor our all-county teams.
Our Jim Muzzy Award winner.
Our Jim Johnson Award winner.
The Stark County Coach of the Year.
And the Stark County Player of the Year.
And it's on TV.
Tonight, 8 o'clock on WIBM.
Check WHBC.com for channel listing.
High school football lives here on 1480 WHBC.
Hi, this is Kevin from Habitat for Humanity, East Central Ohio. This Christmas season, you can buy a Habitat t-shirt and help build a Habitat home. Visit habitateco.org to purchase our limited edition Builder t-shirt and help us build a home with a local family in 2021. With every $25 purchase, you'll receive our Builder t-shirt and write your name on the foundation of this special Habitat home. Buy our Builder t-shirt at habitateco.org. I'm Kevin from Habitat for Humanity on 1480 WHBC.
Attention Stark County manufacturers. Looking to grow your business? Let the expertise of Magnet help you with your goals. From innovation to operation, Magnet has been unlocking prosperity for over 30 years. See how they can help you at manufacturingsuccess.org.
The families we serve at the Packley and Packley Arnold Lynch Funeral Homes are our top priority. During concerning times such as the current COVID-19 event, we want to share our plans with you. We want to assure you that we are all in this together. We are closely monitoring and following all guidelines from the CDC, National Funeral Directors, and Ohio Funeral Directors Associations, and local and state emergency services. We have set in place new measures to help protect and accommodate the elderly, sick, and members of the public. And we will make every effort to accommodate families in making arrangements and conducting services in any capacity needed to ensure their safety and comfort while honoring their loved one. Again, the staff of the Packley and Packley Arnold Lynch Funeral Homes are here to serve, protect, and honor each family we serve. If you have any questions or concerns, please call Joe at 330-833-3222.
At Fisher Investments, we do things differently, and other money managers don't understand why.
Because our way works great for us.
But it may not work for your clients. That's why Fisher Investments is a fiduciary, obligated to put clients first. It's the highest standard for a financial advisor.
So what do you provide? Cookie cutter portfolios like the rest of us?
No cookie cutter portfolios here. Fisher Investments tailors portfolios to meet each client's goals and needs.
But you do sell investments that earn you high commissions, right? And make commissions when you make trades for your clients?
No, Fisher Investments doesn't sell any commission investment products, and we never earn commissions on trades.
So what's in it for you?
Fisher Investments fees are structured so we do better when our clients do better. When it comes to helping clients achieve a comfortable retirement, we're clearly different. Visit FisherInvestments.com to find out why investors like you switch to us. Fisher Investments, clearly different money management.
Investments in securities involve the risk of loss.
Progressive Chevrolet will triple your down payment. 100 gets you 300. 500 triples to 1,500. $1,000 becomes $3,000. Progressive Jeep Ram will triple your down payment up to $3,000. Getting triple your down payment could help you get approved when you buy any factory certified used vehicle in stock. Only at Progressive Chevrolet in Massillon. Offer applies to Chevy factory certified used vehicles only. Discount up to $3,000. Does not apply to prior transactions and cannot be combined with any other advertised offers. Dealer contribution may affect consumer cost. See dealer for details. Ends December 31st, 2020. Need to get approved for a nice in-stock factory certified used vehicle? Got cash for a down payment but wish you had more? Progressive will triple your down payment to help you get approved. And now with the ultimate collection of SUVs and Silverados, there's no better time to shop. And there's no better place than Progressive Chevrolet on Hills and Dales Road in Massillon.
I'm April from Verndale's Water Center. Backed by popular demand, buy 10 bags DuraCube softener salt and get one free. Stop by our showroom or shop our convenient online shopping site.
Tap into Verndale's Water Center.
WHBC AM 10, reliable as ever on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
From the News Talk 1480 WHBC newsroom, a leading Ohio business group is asking employees to model best practices for reducing the spread of the coronavirus. the Ohio Business Roundtable announcing a coalition to stop the spread with the goal of publicizing the risk to Ohio's economy if things get worse. After putting loan payments on hold in March because of the pandemic, lenders are preparing to resume accepting payments on student loans in January. That means an estimated 37 million U.S. citizens will have to start making monthly payments again. The coronavirus may have arrived in the United States months before residents even heard about it. The first domestic case of COVID-19 was previously thought to have been diagnosed in late January. But in a study released yesterday, researchers from the CDC say samples taken from blood donations reveal the virus was present in some people as early as December of 2019. Cyber Monday sales saw a total of $10.8 billion, but missed the original projection by $2 billion, indicating that retailers started offering their deals much earlier than normal. School closings, power outages all across the lakeshore area of northern Ohio as more than a foot of snow fell in some spots near Cleveland in the past day and a half. U.S. Attorney William Barr says there is no evidence of widespread fraud that would change the outcome of the election. He made those comments yesterday. Barr says the Department of Justice and FBI agents have been investigating. Let the Christmas countdown begin. NORAD has launched its Santa Tracker website. This is the 65th year that children all over will be able to follow Santa's gift-giving trek around the world. Of course, he is still working with his helpers in the North Pole and won't hit the skies until Christmas Eve. Well, today it is Wednesday afternoon football. The Steelers host the Baltimore Ravens. Kickoff on NBC is set for 3:40 this afternoon. More news coming up at 10 o'clock. I'm Pam Cook.
Your severe weather station, News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Here's your AccuWeather forecast. Sunshine, it'll be chilly today, the high 41. Clear skies for tonight, low 24. Some sun, but then turning cloudy for tomorrow, the high 45. Clouds tomorrow night, low 34. A partly sunny day Friday, the high Friday 45. Clouds Friday evening, low 34. And then some sun on Saturday morning, but turning cloudy for the afternoon. A high on Saturday, 43. I'm Steve Williams for News Talk 1480 WHBC.
It's Kenny and JT.
Coming up today on the Kenny and JT show, as Kenny still tries to dig himself out of all that snow they had, I'm nice and cozy in my dojo.
Sucks here in Medina. But anyways, today we're going to get the latest on Ohio State in hopes that they're going to play Saturday at Michigan State. Steve Hellwagon from Bucknuts.com going to join us. Plus the latest on the Browns and Myles Garrett returning, and we'll hear from the head coach, Kevin Stefanski.
Don't forget, we'll sprinkle the infield and take your phone calls, too. It's the Kenny and JT show today.
Powered by Paramount Elite ICS on WHBC.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Looking for the perfect present? Then head to the perfect place. Stop by your neighborhood Ace and find the best gifts from brands like Steel, Eagle, and Milwaukee, or Traeger, Weber, and Yeti. And to help make sure your gifts are under your tree on time, you can shop in-store, online, or on the Ace app. Pick up in-store, curbside, or get them delivered. Get amazing deals on the best gifts when you wrap it in red at Ace at participating stores.
This is Education Matters with Ohio Education Association President Scott DeMauro.
As the weather turns colder, Ohioans will be spending more and more time indoors together. It is more important now than ever that we all remain vigilant about wearing masks, washing hands frequently, and staying home when we are sick. We all must do our part to prevent the spread of COVID-19 to keep school buildings open and everyone safe.
Education Matters, brought to you by the Ohio Education Association.
Hi, this is Kevin from Habitat for Humanity, East Central Ohio. This Christmas season, you can buy a Habitat t-shirt and help build a Habitat home. Visit habitateco.org to purchase our limited edition Builder t-shirt and help us build a home with a local family in 2021. With every $25 purchase, you'll receive our Builder t-shirt and write your name on the foundation of this special Habitat home. Buy our Builder t-shirt at habitateco.org. I'm Kevin from Habitat for Humanity on 1480 WHBC.
Thank you and your team for being constant companions and friends.
You have gotten me through many, many years.
News Talk 1480 WHBC.
And again, welcome back to Spotlight. And today it is Habitat for Humanity, East Central Ohio, and Habitat for Humanity Restore. Gotta love that Kevin guy with Habitat. We've been talking so far this morning with Courtney Brown, Director of Family Partnership, but also Allison Mattis, Director of Development, is with us this morning. And we want to talk a little bit about the Restore. I don't know, my big long shopping list, you guys. I can't say it on the radio because my son could be listening, and some of it is Christmas presents. But the Restore is one of my, and Kevin knows that the Restore is one of my favorite places in the whole wide world. So welcome, Allison. I'm glad we could get you into the conversation here this morning. Tell me and our listeners a little bit about the Restore. I mean, it's so important to the functioning of Habitat, and you're doing things to help build homes for people, but you're making things enjoyable for yourself at the same time, right?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for the opportunity to talk about Restore, and thank you for being such a loyal Restore customer. We love to hear it. And you are exactly right. We call Restore the store that builds homes, because something people might not know is every dollar that somebody spends at the Restore goes back into our mission of building decent, affordable housing for people in the 5 counties that we serve. So when you shop at the Restore or you donate to the Restore and then someone purchases that item, you are directly contributing to our mission. When we build a house, those houses have sponsorships, but those sponsorships don't cover the entire cost. So we depend on the dollars from the Restore to be able to build more houses.
So when it comes to the Restore, people can make donations there. We know that, but things have changed a little bit for you guys, especially in the last couple of weeks. It has changed because of the pandemic. Maybe you want to explain that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So as people who shop at the Restore know, we locked down like all retail did earlier this year, and then we were able to reopen, and we reopened very safely. We had social distancing in place. We were sanitizing. Everyone was required to wear a mask. And we are very blessed that we have had not one case of coronavirus at our Restore. But we started watching the rise in coronavirus cases. We listened to the governor making pleas to people to do as much as they can remotely. And we really started to think about how we were operating. And it's a balancing act. We want to keep our community safe. We have 400 people who come through the doors of the Restore every day. That's a big number. And we were really thinking about that. But on the other hand, we have employees who work at the Restore who depend on those jobs, and we depend on those dollars to build homes. So what we have decided to do temporarily was to move all of our shopping online, so you can still shop the Restore online in a couple different ways, and then leave our staff here working to handle pickup of your items and also donations.
Okay, so let's first talk about shopping online. You can find items both on Facebook and on your website, correct?
Yes. So something that is very exciting is everything that you would have been able to come in and purchase at our store is now on the online store. So it's restoreeco.org. You can go there and you can see our entire store. And as we sometimes jokingly say here, you don't even have to deal with a human. You can see the item. We have descriptions. It'll tell you what kind of condition it's in, the dimensions, all those things. You add it to your cart. And then you can come here between 10 to 6, Tuesday through Saturday. You come around the left side of our building where all the signs for pickup are. And our awesome staff has developed a system that you don't even have to get out of your car. Someone will put that item in your car for you. And then the other option, we know some people maybe aren't as comfortable shopping online, or they're really used to looking at our Facebook and Instagram pages. We are posting around 10 and 2 every day some of the really cool items that have come into our store. And when you see them on there, you can call us over the phone and you can purchase that item if you like. It's also in the online store, but if you see it on Facebook and you just want to call right away, that's an option too. And that number is 330-915-5920.
Yeah, there's great stuff. And I was telling Allison and Courtney before we went on, before we came on the air, that it was Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, like 11 o'clock at night. I'm on my phone ordering things and, got to pick them up today. So I'll get that taken care of. But I think what people don't realize is, you're shopping and you're getting a great bargain and you're having fun, but all of that money is really going to help something very, very good. This is all for a great cause.
Yes, absolutely. When we talk about Restore, it is one of the easiest ways that you can donate to the mission of Habitat for Humanity East Central Ohio. Like I said, when you shop there, every dollar that you spend goes back into our mission of building decent, affordable housing. Homes are not cheap to build, and we rely on sponsorships from foundations and businesses in the community. And we rely on volunteer labor, but it is those dollars from the Restore that help us build more homes. So the more that we sell at the Restore, the more homes we are able to build.
And you have gift cards too, right?
We do have gift cards, and there's a really neat option on the website that I'm not sure I've seen before when you buy a gift card. So you can go to that same website, which is restoreeco.org, and you can purchase a gift card for someone you love. But what I think is the coolest part of it is that you can decide what date to send that. So if you want to wait and have that gift card delivered to them electronically on Christmas Eve or on their birthday, you have the option of doing that, and then they can shop our online store and help us build more homes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I think maybe I might have to put that on my Christmas list.
It should be on everyone's Christmas list, Pam.
Yeah, exactly. So if people have donations, I mean, I know there are a lot of folks, during this pandemic, everybody's at home and, they're cleaning out things or making maybe decisions of, okay, I don't really need this anymore. Or, maybe this is a good donation. How do they go about doing that for the Restore?
We have two ways that you can donate to the Restore, and you are absolutely right. This is a time of year when everyone has been cleaning out their homes, or maybe it's Christmas and you're going to get a new piece of furniture and you decide that you want to donate your old one. We have two options for doing that. If you have smaller items or maybe just one piece of furniture or one appliance, you can bring it to us at the Restore. That's 1400 Raff Road. And we're open from 10 to 6, Tuesday through Saturday. And what you do is, again, you drive around the left side of our building. You will see tons of signage, and we will have staff there ready to take your donation. We get those things, we sanitize them, we make sure they're in good condition. We don't want anything that has stains or holes. These are gently used items. And then we will put them out on the floor of the store. The other option, if you have, let's say, 2 big pieces of furniture, 2 or more appliances, something large like that, you can call us at the number that you see on the screen, the 330-915-5920, and you can schedule a free donation pickup. So what we will do in that situation is we will work with you to find a time that's convenient. We will send our staff with a truck out to your home, and all we ask is that you put your items outside, and then our staff will get them safely into the truck and bring them to Restore where they will be sold.
And you guys get donations also from businesses and maybe people who were building homes and had extra things, correct?
Yes, we certainly do. We get donations sometimes of new items that are for sale. And we do, I think you might be talking about our deconstruction program. So that's one of the other things that ends up at the Restore. We offer a service where we will for free come in and we will tear down. Most people think of Habitat as building, but we do tear down as well. So if you're remodeling your kitchen or someone is going to demolish a home for a building project, we can come in and we can take the doors and the cabinets and the windows and other things like that and either recycle them or then sell them at the Restore for someone else.
Yeah, a lot of great stuff. I'm telling you, take a look at online shopping and on Facebook and all of the wonderful things that they have at the Restore. And we're going to take a quick break and we will come back. We'll talk more about the Restore. We'll talk more about Habitat for Humanity, East Central Ohio, right here on Spotlight on 1480 WHBC.
You know the best way to start your morning?
Relax. We brought you to the best place in town.
I'm getting too excited.
1480 WHBC and WHBC.com.
Smith's Auto Sales on the corner of 62 and Regent Avenue in Canton and Smith's Auto Sales on Cleveland Avenue Southwest in Canton have huge selections of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Check out their lots. Smith's Auto Sales offers buy here, pay here financing to those who qualify with down payments as low as $500 on select vehicles. Back to regular hours, Smith's Auto Sales has been serving the greater Stark County area for almost 30 years. Now's the time to save big on your next vehicle by shopping at Smith's Auto Sales.
Canton Regency Senior Living has been a part of the Canton and Stark County community for over 30 years. We offer independent living, assisted living, as well as memory care. We pride ourselves in providing a caring, home-like environment so you can have peace of mind knowing your loved one will receive the compassionate care they deserve. Canton Regency, 4515 22nd Street Northwest in Canton, just off Whipple. Visit our website at capitalsenior.com/Canton-Regency. Discover the difference with Canton Regency.
What's in store this holiday at your local Staples?
Decking the halls with custom cards and invitations.
Staples makes connecting with clients and loved ones easy. With hundreds of holiday templates you can customize and call your own.
And now, for a limited time, get 50% off select custom cards and invitations. Some can even be printed same day.
So deck the halls for less this year at Staples.
Shop in store or order online.
Ends 12/5/20. Limit 1. Visit staples.com/holiday cards or store for details.
Cornelius Altman was Stark County's first honest-to-goodness millionaire. He died having started 37 businesses around the world, but he's best remembered for the equipment he made to modernize farms across America. Today, he's remembered as the name on the hospital where hundreds of thousands of Stark County residents took their first breath.
I'm Larry Hackenberg, and Altman's life is just one of the difference makers we've explored on our Time Machine radio shows. But today, I'd like to tell you about Hackenberg Financial Group, the difference makers with a more modest focus. We only want to make a difference in one life, yours, with custom strategies to smooth your life and retirement. Visit hackenberg.biz and explore the difference makers who work one life at a time.
Hey, Canton. Thanks for listening.
All right, you ready for this?
It's just amazing how we help each other.
That's a good point. That's a great point, actually.
We'll take your calls, 330-450-1480.
And again, it is a Wednesday morning, and we'll welcome everyone back to Spotlight today. Habitat for Humanity East Central Ohio and Habitat for Humanity Restore. And again, you can join us also on our Facebook page at 1480 WHBC, on Twitter at 1480 WHBC, and also on our YouTube channel. Just search News Talk 1480 WHBC. And I have Courtney Brown, Director of Family Partnership, with us. Of course, we were just talking with Allison Mattis, Director of Development, about the Restore. And Courtney, also, we probably should, for folks maybe who are just tuning in right now, when you talk about Habitat, people have certain things in their mind about what Habitat might be or what they do, or maybe give us a little tutorial on the mission of Habitat and what it is that Habitat does.
Yes, thank you. So what we do is we bring the community together to build homes, communities, and hope with hardworking families in this area. And our families that we serve here who buy houses through our program, or who have home improvement loans through our program, have income. They pay for these loans, but they do it at 0% interest. And that is the beauty of Habitat for Humanity. And that 0% interest, all the hard work they're putting in equity. So every time they come out and they build and they take classes, they work in our Restore, they work alongside community volunteers and leaders, that turns into that 0%. So they're putting in their effort and their sweat in order to have that affordable mortgage, but they do pay for it. And that's what we're about. We're about affordable housing, and we believe that everyone deserves a decent place to live. That's like the tagline of Habitat for Humanity. And we bring as many people together to make that happen.
And from start to finish, when somebody says, okay, I want to do this, and they contact you and go through the process, and then to the time that you actually hand them the keys, how long does that normally take?
That could take from 18 to 24 months. Our families are very committed. They really care about this opportunity. They really need it. So from the moment a person says, how can I be a part of Habitat, to the day we're at the closing and they receive the keys to their home, it could be 2 years. And they've come to Habitat every week for 2 years in an effort to purchase this home. That's why this program works. The investment is there by the residents. And, we build a family here. I think at the end, yes, they're buying a house at an affordable, with an affordable mortgage, but what they get is a community that's rallied behind them and said, we care about you. We care about your children. They learn how to work in a retail environment because they help us at the Restore. They learn how to build. So there's so much to gain for our families from this program. And we believe as holistic as we are approaching a neighborhood, we're holistically approaching an individual, a family, because that's what makes the neighborhood. So but I get families all the time after they buy their house saying, so what am I supposed to do this Saturday? Now they can come back and be volunteers.
And give us a phone number, who they should contact, and what's the best way for somebody to get more information or kind of get this thing started.
Yes, anyone who's looking for being a homeowner should call 330-915-5888. And also, if anybody's interested in our renewal areas as a volunteer or as a donor or just as a person who's interested who could advocate for us, please go to renewal.habitateco.org. You'll get all the information, the video surrounding what we're doing in the Southeast. Just be a part of it. Even if you're telling people about what Habitat's doing, we just want you to get in on this because it's really good work. So check us out at that renewal.habitateco.org.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things I love about Habitat is there's so many different ways that you can be a volunteer or you can help or shop at the Restore or whatever it is, or donate to the Restore, whatever it is that that might be that you can do to help out. That's an awesome thing. And Allison, also, I would have people say to me, they make sure everything's safe and sound and everything's clean and safe and sanitized, right? Because, if I'm going to get a new chair or something like that, I want to make sure it's all good to go. So I know you guys do that. I have seen it firsthand. So that's something that you can reassure people about, right?
Yes, absolutely. Everything you get at the Restore has been cleaned very thoroughly. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but they have a wand and they spray things and we make sure that it's very clean. We also don't accept anything that's not in a gently used condition. So if it has a hole or it has a stain or chips out of maybe something like dishware, that's not something that we're going to take because we want the people who shop at the Restore to be taking home something that is usable and that is decent.
And what are the hours for the Restore for folks who either want to, come by and pick their stuff up or give a call to buy something?
Sure. We are here from 10 to 6, Tuesday through Saturday. And of course, at our online store, you can shop 24/7.
Yeah, 24/7. I'm telling you, 11 o'clock at night before Thanksgiving. And you guys, how often do you update the items that are on there? I heard you say it earlier, but how often are you updating the items for the Restore?
So our online store, that will update with new items as we get donations in. So that could change, a dozen times during the day. You might see things show up, you'll see things removed. But if you are a person who likes to follow along on Facebook or Instagram where we highlight some of those items, those posts are happening around 10 and 2. And if you see something you like, I would urge you to get on the online store and buy it or call right away. I watch our page sometimes and it is amazing to see an item will go up and people immediately are commenting that they want it or wondering if it's sold, and often those really cool items sell within the hour that they go up.
Yeah, I'm here to tell you, I've been a witness to it. It does happen. Well, I appreciate you guys coming on today, ladies. Thank you so much, and I wish you a wonderful holiday season. And I know that the Restore and Habitat for Humanity will continue to be a great success in our community, and we wish you the best.
Thanks, you too, Pam.
Thank you.